It's Zach Apoja's birthday! Happy birthday, Zach Apoja, my brother. I love you so much, man. I love you so much. This one is a million percent for you. We'll talk about that amazing person at the end. But as for now, let's get into our discussion of the day. And today, it's about protein, high protein intake's impact on your kidney health and function. And so, since high protein intake increases GFR or glomerular filtration rate, so, something that's commonly used to assess a kidney function, how well it's filtering things out, how much harder it has to work, yada, yada, yada. Since it increases GFR, it had been previously thought that high protein intake was no bueno for the kidneys, right? It, is just making them work. But what is the truth? Well, the truth is, according to randomized trials to date and studies overall, there is no harmful effect of high dietary protein intake on the kidneys. And, if you're in it for the boosted metabolism or increased muscle mass or increased bone density or whatever else you're in the high protein diet for, well, keep it going, baby, because it ain't going to hurt your kidneys. We promise you that. It ain't going to hurt your bones. We told you about that yesterday. It actually does the opposite. So, bada bang, bada boom. Now, having said that, for people with chronic kidney disease, high protein intake, could really overwork the kidneys, could potentially damage the kidneys. Then the increase in GFR becomes more relevant, right? When in people with, kidney disease. But in otherwise healthy adults, it's a go, people. It shouldn't damage your kidneys at all. What's up, Mel? How you doing? So short, sweet, quick one for you guys today. We're going to debunk many different myths regarding health that have been established in 2021. That was the second one. The first one, again, we did yesterday, was high protein intake's effect on bone density. It actually improves bone density. It does not cause calcium to be taken out of your bones and then excreted in the urine. Whatever calcium excreted in the urine doesn't outweigh the calcium that would have been excreted in the feces. Long story short, it's good for your bones. It's good for your kidneys. It's good for a lot of other things. Get protein, you guys. So before we go, we have to say happy birthday, Zach Apoja. Happy birthday, you stud. I love you so much, man. When I think of Zach, I think of our conversation the other day. It was a great conversation. But, man, the first thing that comes to mind, you know what? When you're such great friends with someone, your mind just fills with so many things. Whether it was going Front Street on Sundays, maybe watching some football, eating some wings, having a nice craft beer. You showing me around Davenport in general, with Bays and Chubbs, of course. Love all you guys if you see this. But I think of you throwing the football around with us, all of us in the street, hucking it. I remember one time I kept chucking it. I think Stein was there too. And I ruined all the fun because I hit a car and I felt bad about that. And we had to go inside because the neighbors were getting upset. But I think of you, I think of your great heart, man, your great spirit, and your work ethic. You just go until you get what you want, and nothing is going to stop you. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And that's it. You have nothing to hide. That's absolutely for sure, because you're so pure of heart. You're such a great guy. You could just speak your mind all the time. It must be nice, I do my best. I can't put myself in the same class, but I do my best, to do something similar every day. And it must be really easy to just be able to speak whatever is always in your mind and in your heart, because you're just a great person, And I think of having a lot of fun at your wedding. I danced a pretty good amount, had a great time, broke a good sweat, and I think of hanging out with you at the Pie House, obviously, and think about that. And one of the greatest memories I have, a subtle little thing, going downstairs on like a Saturday or Sunday, and you're in your room, and I would just come in, and we would lay on your bed, and we would just be hanging out, talking about the night before. Something crazy might have happened, maybe it didn't. We would just be hanging out anyway. Go have some breakfast, maybe we would go to Village Inn, get some tomato basil soup, Texas toast, or skillet, or, do anything else, man. We always had a great time, whatever we did. I love you. this one is absolutely for you. What's a cool thing you may have not known about Zach? He's a very humble guy. He will never tell you this, but Zach was an incredible soccer player. He played Division I, and I've seen him do some pretty cool stuff, juggling the soccer ball. He actually was in the gym one time, and I remember they came up to you and they said, you can't have balls in the new gym. And he said, what if it doesn't touch the floor? Right? The guy looked at him like, you're crazy. You know, that ball wouldn't have touched the floor. I don't know if you actually got kicked out still. I think they still didn't let you do it, but if they did, I know it wouldn't have touched the floor because poop's in the pudding, and I've seen it before. It kid just going forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So Zach's a great athlete. Zach's a great person, and I hope Zach had a fantastic day today. And I'm looking forward to being the Godfather. Yeah, I already know what I'm picked, so, you know, because I've been in your guys' life forever and ever and ever, so I'm very excited for the honor, you know. I'll just say that now. No, congratulations to the both of you. Kyla, Zach, you're going to bring a beautiful young child into this world. He's lucky to have parents like you. So I hope you had a great day, Zach. This one is forever your day in the book of Wend Wellness. Happy birthday, man. As for the rest of you, we'll see you tomorrow. Brooke, how you doing? Have a great rest of your day. Happy Wend Wellness, you guys. We'll see you then. Ciao.